God. Oh my God. Cold DMs. Oh, can't believe it. Sales calls. Oh, wow. I can't do the sales call. I'm too scared to pitch. Oh, I can't do. Get the cold DMs. Oh my God. Come on, guys. Come on. Don't have to worry about cold DMs. Don't have to worry about sales calls. You don't have to worry. We have to worry about serving. It's Jay, you in the building. Got some English tea over here. Hello, chaps. I'm going to take you through the system that's closed 66 clients with this whiteboard system. And so, welcome over here. I'm going to take you through this system. Hope all is well, live and direct here on Facebook. So there's going to be 7 keys that I'm going to go through as to why this whiteboard method works pretty well. In terms of whiteboard method, it's not rocket science. It's pretty simple. It's just a whiteboard like that. You know what I mean? It's nothing too crazy. Here, sign the client, career coach, using this whiteboard method. It's not even much. It's not even much. 15-minute session, and then deal is closed. Hi there, hope all is well. Thanks for that. Yeah, 15-minute session. That was all. Very simple process. Whiteboard, there. And in terms of the overall process, and then we're going to go through why the whiteboard is powerful. Look, bang. We need to have an offer. It's dependent on an offer. We can't not have an offer because it's like going to a vegan festival selling sausages. That's not going to work. Have to have an offer. Like, we bring beef to the vegan festival and we're going to get beef. Hey, take that stuff away. Like, look, vegan here. Look, we're vegan. Didn't you get the memo? What's the deal? So, then, proven offer. Then this leads to content that works. Get them on the whiteboard. Look, this is one of my students. Collect the cash. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Very simple process. Again, offer, proven. None of this, hey, step into your bliss. Manifest it. Confidence. Get the confidence. Hey, I'm a confidence coach. You're gonna be none of that stuff. Only the real stuff. Then bang, content. Bang, get them on the whiteboard. Get them on the whiteboard. Close the deal. It's as simple as that. We're not playing any games here. Again, offer, content. The content's got to be spicy though. None of this 3 out of 4, no, 3 out of 10 business. This is the proper stuff, yeah. We're not talking about economy stuff here. We're talking about va-va-voom. In French, they call va-va-voom. That's what we want here. We want this true quality stuff. Then bang whiteboard. My man is even doing, he thought, Jay, forget the Zoom. I'm going to do the proper things. I'm going to get people onto a real whiteboard. Forget the Zoom. It still leads to cash. It still leads to cash. Simple sessions like this. And Ben's client also used this system as well. 7K for a 3-month container. 13K for a container. Very simple system. Again, student, bang. Content that magnetizes. Get them on a whiteboard. Know what happens next. We know what happens next. And what I'm going to do is show you why this whiteboard session is so effective. Yeah. 5K paid in fulls. Are we ready to go through the theory of this just to see why the whiteboard session works so splendidly well? Splendid, as they say in London. Splendidly well. Cool. So, why this whiteboard session? It's just a very, very, very simple system. Okay, let's see if we can get out of here. Let's go back. We're back here now. Cool. Let's go through the factors. Get some of my English tea. That's premium. We call this PG tips. This is the best tea that we can get in London. PG tips. I'm going to give you some whiteboard tips here. Number one, confusion to clarity. So often there's a situation of people being stuck. People could be stuck for 3 years. Often when I hop on the whiteboard with people, they've been in the same position for maybe 3 years, 4 years of maybe charging 497, charging 197. Like they've been in the same position. If I can tell them, hey, the problem is your offer, change it, we can start making money. If I can tell them the problem is your niche, you're targeting people who are not going to be able to afford your services. But if I can take someone from confusion to clarity, no one else has done that. Yeah. Over the course of the 2 years, people have given them Kajabi. How many people have I heard from? Oh, I went to this coach. They gave me 58 Kajabi videos for 1 hour. What? 58 Kajabi videos. No wonder you're not taking any action. No wonder. Like, just sort of kind of spending your time, watching videos. Like, say, oh, this is great content. But where is the output? Inputs, outputs. So if you're able to give people the clarity, you don't even necessarily need to overwhelm them with information. Information isn't what wins the day. What really wins the day is implementation, is insights. And I'm going to come to that next. Next section is what I call the Sensei Levels. Yeah, I discovered this while in Nigeria about a year ago. So the bottom level is information, and that's where 90% of the market go unstuck. I'm on containers all the time where the element is information. I don't start with the information. That's the worst thing that I start with. That's I don't get sucked into that anymore. I used to, because what could happen is that you could jump into a program, look for information, and then all of a sudden, 3-4 weeks, you haven't done anything. You think great information, but here's the key. Second layer, after information, 2, implementation. Now, when I work with people, we do not, I stress, we do not work on the element of, hey, let's guess your offer. How can someone be on a 20K program and still not have an offer? That doesn't make any sense. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, you're still guessing your offer. At your big age, in this big program, people haven't got an offer. That's just stealing. I think people are stealing. But the whole element, and I'll share my screen here, you can't leave some things to chance. Some things have got to be the element of what are we speaking about here? We have to actually implement elements of done for you. So things that are done for you, not guessing like what's right and what's not right. Elements of done for you. So here it's a proven offer, right? I made this for my student. No stone unturned. I helped to make this sort of content, the presentation, make it, sales calls. Hey, look, we implement together. Like, let's not leave this to chance. Let's not leave your offer to chance, because the problem is in these programs, when the offer's left to chance, then basically playing Russian roulette with live bullets, because people go to the market, the offer might be off, the content's going to be off, people don't even get to a presentation because the content and offer don't make sense. Is that making sense? But that's why we have to have a proven offer implemented for people. Some things need to be implemented. Need to be what? Sorry, let me hear that. Implemented. Yeah, we can't leave things to chance. Otherwise, if things are left to chance, they're simply not going to work. Okay? So, implementation at a top level, insights. Sometimes on these sessions, if I can give someone an offer implemented for them, oh wow, He's created my offer in like 5 minutes and I'd be struggling for 5 years. Wow. Next level, if I can give them some insights, hey, look, have you ever thought about doing a podcast where you interview 7-figure business owners and bring them on? Oh, wow. No one's ever told me that before. Podcast. Hey, Simon. Hey, Rachel. Hope all is well. Yeah. But yeah, so that's the whole element. Give people insights, but here's the key. We give people identity. We give them belief that, look, this is possible for me. That's why the whiteboard's so powerful. It's not about information. It's about giving them things they can implement, insights that they've never heard before, an identity that they've never felt before. The Sensei Levels, okay? Next, after the Sensei Levels, process. People want to know you know what you're talking about. People want to see a process because we're not speaking about an iPhone. iPhone we can see, all right, I'll buy the iPhone. I know what the iPhone does. But this is coaching. We don't know like what someone's going to produce the goods. We've all seen it, right? These coaches who are swimming in money. Like, hey, manifestation. They're swimming in money. Like they've got the big cars. But the coaching clients are only able to ask them one question a week. The coaching clients don't even see them. Like there's maybe a Voxer in the way. Maybe a Telegram. They don't get results. And so what people really want to know, is there a process? Is there a process in place that can take me from A to B? Because let's face it, I'm scared. I'm scared that this might not work. I'm scared that you're going to be like my coach, you know, Becky with the good hair. I'm scared it's going to be like her. I'm scared it's going to be like that Flash guy, Tony Montana, who had the Bentley car. But what we're speaking about here, literally, this is it. Like mapping out a route like this. Prime your profile. Speak with 20 people daily. Book people into career makeover sessions. Give them a visual presentation. Then work with professional women. Have the angle of transition coach, or have the angle of people making 100K for a salary, or starting, or leadership. Have one of these angles, and all of a sudden, someone thinks, oh, she is the real deal. She's teaching me the stuff. Yeah. She is the real deal. Thank you. I could be of service. Oh, wow. So I've got my hair. So Karen. Sorry, that's my alter ego. Karen, the hair got stuck. No, but let's focus on this. So the process. So if people can see that there's a process, people are buying. You know, 10K this week closed just from giving someone a whiteboard session like this. 10K, 10. This is easy. You know, and that is that's the thing that people do not feel sold to, or no element of things being salesy, because there's a clear process in place. Processes are very, very, very important. And as well as a process, we can also tell stories that match it. Oh, I remember when I had a client who wanted to, and he just tell the story. You know, Maggie had been sick of dealing with different coaches, and she said enough is enough. And so I implemented her offer, and then she thought, yeah, I feel so confident now. She stepped into her feminine energy. She stepped into her power, and now she was ready to take on the world. Why? Because she had an offer that she was proud of, and then she began to post content that just spoke. And she got on podcasts and she started smiling. She gained back the energy. Maggie's got her groove back, the Iron Lady. And then she began to say, hey, look, I'm not worried anymore about going on sales calls because I've got a whiteboard session now. And that led to her closing deals. So can you see there? The whole element of the whiteboard gives you the opportunity to tell stories. How you are going to sell your programs is off the back of stories, off the back of your client stories, off the back of your personal branded story about where you were and where you are now. I always give the story. 6 months of no clients. Nothing. Zero. Nada. Zero. Niente. Nothing. And I remember it was Christmas. I felt like such a failure. I felt like I was failing my family. Like I thought, nah, this is just not it, man. 6 months, nothing. My hairline. See my hairline here? That's where the damage was done at that time. My hairline just went whoosh, went back. So what happened? I locked myself in a room. I only came out on Christmas Day. 2 weeks I spent just learning offer creation. Is when Hall Mosey's book was out. I know he's got another book out now. Hall Mosey. Then what happened? I learned offer creation. And then right at the end of the year, someone who was on a program with me, like there's a lady called Reem Benchar, like one of my first coaches, lovely lady, Reem, love Reem. But she reached out to me. She was like, Jay, look, sort of kind of on this program right now. Look, I'm sort of doing my work, not sure about this area or that area. And I'd done all this work on offer creation. I thought, what can I do here? So I was like, you're not free for a whiteboard session, are you? And then she thought, whiteboard session? Like, what the hell is going on? Like, am I back in high school or something? So I brought her onto a whiteboard session. Why? Because I've been taught how to be doing sales calls, and for the past 6 months, I've been trying to get people on sales calls, people ghosting me, people blocking me, people reporting me to the admins, hey, get this guy out of here, But now we had a situation of a black guy giving whiteboard sessions to people in the female coaching space. Now think about how interesting that is. Random whiteboard sessions. But yeah, gave her the whiteboard session. And then she'd never had anything like that before. And then she was like, okay, this is very good. Like, you've laid it out nicely. Okay. And then, I don't know, like, she seemed to enjoy it. So I said, hey, do you want to hop on another call? We can talk to you how to maybe implement this a bit further. She's probably thinking that free value. Yeah, right, why not? So booked another call. And then what happened is that I made her an offer after the call. I said, hey, look, I'm going to be with you, work one-to-one on each of these areas. So literally laid it out with her. I'm going to work on this area, this area, this area, this area, this area. It took a couple of weeks to pay, maybe 1 or 2 weeks. But then she paid me. I thought, oh my God, like this works so well. Telling storytelling is so key. What do they say? They say that facts tell, stories sell. Write that in the chat. Write it on the chat, please. Facts tell, stories sell. We have to tell the stories of our story, because that's going to inspire someone. And also the story of our clients. So someone wrote that in the chat. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Good stuff. Thank you for listening to that. Yeah. But here it is. Facts. So we have to tell our story, whatever that story might be. Look, 6 months, no clients, hairline receding, people, friends and family laughing at me. I thought Christmas, locking myself in the dungeon. Studied Hormozy, and then it all turned out rosy. Look, I'm even doing poetry. Hormozy and Rosie. He thought that those would rhyme. Next, belief shift. 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 Come on. We got to shift the beliefs. Look, often people come on. I had a call today with an email marketing expert. And then maybe at the start of the call, it seemed a little bit tense because we weren't on the whiteboard, right? So I could tell that maybe she was thinking, when's my guy going to pitch? I'm waiting for my guy to pitch me. She had to shield out like that. You know what I mean? Like, pow, pow, pow. Pow, 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 pow. She had the shield ready. But I was like, hey, look, I'm not going to pitch you here. And as soon as we went to the whiteboard, it was almost like, it's like meditation. The whiteboard took away all of the sins of the cold DM world. Took away the sins. So yeah, it's the belief shift of, hey, look, this doesn't need to be a sales call. The belief shift of, look, you've been stuck for 3 years. 3 minutes, you get the clarity that you need. The belief shift of, look, we can get you a plan that can get you to where you need to be. The belief shift of, look, if X, Y, and Z can do it, like, why can you not do it? That there's every possibility that you can do it. And that's what the whiteboard does. It gives the belief shift. Often when we're in a circumstance where it's person against person, it can just get a little bit frosty, you know, a little bit tense. But when we begin to serve, when we begin to create plans, the element of collaborative learning, hey, looks, you use the red color. What color do you want there? All right, yellow, blue. All right, yeah, let's get messy. Let's get our hands dirty. It's like we're a team. We're on the same page. We're working. There's that union there. Create that belief shift. And that's what this does, because 80% of people are visual learners. So when we begin to see things visually, it's different to someone just saying, hey, look, you can do it. You can do it, sister. I believe in you. You can do it, brother. I believe in you. No, we can actually feel it. Like when we like, and this is where the whiteboard system hits all elements of learning. Let's see this happen. First element of learning is visual. We can see it. That's 80% of learning, right? Next element of learning, auditory, you can hear. That's less than 80%, right? But they're combining together. It's the auditory and also the visual. Then K, kinesthetic. You begin to feel, oh yeah, this is feeling good. I can feel this. Feel this in my soul. I can feel this in my heart. I can feel like this plan is going to work for me. I can feel it. I can feel it gonna work for me today. Oh, come on. I can feel it. This plan's gonna work for me. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I better not give up on my day job. Better not give up on the coaching. But no, so here's the belief shift over here. Just making sure that we have I'm pulling out the tunes. But yeah, that's the sort of belief shift. People are able to kind of get all elements there. It's not just one element. It's all the element. And also, when you have a half an hour whiteboard session with someone, the more time they spend with you, the more money they spend with you. More time spent, more money spent. You know, I never ever got why Melanie and Leah, Stephanie and Houston, like, why sometimes people go to 2-day seminars, master classes, because the more time they spend, the more, like, you know, sometimes people say, hey, look, I'm just going to post some content and people are going to buy from my content. Doesn't work like that. There has to be an element of people spending time, whether that's master classes, whether that's YouTube videos, binging the content. There needs to be the element of time. But when it's personalized, it speeds it up even more. Like if someone's able to create, like, it's one thing having a lead magnet, right? But what if that lead magnet is personalized for your business? What if it's personalized for your business? I can see this working. No one's mapped it out like this for me before. I've got 4 choices of offers. I could be a transition coach. I could help people make a 100K salary. I could, in a sense, get people to start their online business. I could help people with leadership. Like, my last coach didn't give me any offers. You've given me 4. That deserves a sip of English tea. Only the best. PG tips. But here we are. This is the fact. The more time people spend and get that proximity, let's get off all of these promote posts and, people posting stuff on their stories and reels. Get intimate. Intimate, heart to heart. Get them on the Zoom. Get them connecting. Use the different colors. Have some fun working together. And the last element of things, I know people talk about the whole element of sales calls, but why don't we reframe? Why don't we call them serve calls? Because win, lose, or draw, we're serving. Just like in Wimbledon, we serve. So what this comes down to is that we need to maybe reframe from, I'm scared of going on the call. Oh my God, this is a sales call. No, like, if you don't know how to serve your client on a whiteboard, how are you going to coach them? How are you going to get them results? Get back to basics. Find 10 people and help 10 people. Get back to basics. Let's get off all of these complicated challenges, webinars, seminars, and get back to basics. Find one, help one. Find one, help one. Find one, help one. Pivot, change, twist, change, tweak. Find one, help one. Find one, help one. Find one, help one. Find one. Prove that your process works. Get off the whole roundabout of trying to maybe find the next thing. The next thing isn't the thing. The next thing is the distraction. We lay it out here perfectly. Better, more, new. Before you move to more of something, do it better. Better content, better calls, better offer. Then once that's better and we've maximized that, then we can move to more, hiring people. Then we move to new. We don't move to new before we've mastered something, right? Because we move to new, then we have to master that anyway. Better, more, new. So these are the points of the whiteboard system. Hey, look, confusion to clarity. The Sensei levels. Process is key here. Stories. Tell the stories. Belief shifts. The more time they spend, the more money they spend. And serve calls. That's the vibe. Any questions, write them in the chat. If you've got any questions on this, write them in the chat. And if you would like to, if you would like to watch a video based on this process, I've got a 20-minute video that goes through this whole whiteboard system. Just write down premium clients below and I'll get this video to you and stuff. And yeah, look, if you need a simple system to close the clients in your network, you might have some warm leads. The whiteboard system could be there for you. Send me a DM for more information. It's right about time. I'm gonna have some English tea and crumpets. Sensei's gone. Peace. Oh wow, got some milk there. Yo, yikes. Oops.